And welcome to Around the Table with Dan and Ann.
It's
Happy
a Monday.
Flippin' rainy Monday morning.
Wow, cussing Monday
That's
morning.
not. That is not cussing.
Flipping.
Flippin'. How do you?
Well, it's kind of like a
equate that with
kind of a
cuss.
G-rated.
You almost
cuss
said
word.
it.
Flipping.
I think it's better than the alternative, which will get me knocked off the air.
Yes, it would. Several words you can't say on any kind of broadcast.
And you probably shouldn't say them at all, but we all screw up, don't we?
Yeah, we were talking about where I went to lunch.
Yes.
Saturday.
Uh-huh.
I went to the Texas Longhorn restaurant. I had never been there. I didn't know it existed.
Really?
Are
I've
they a chain?
Yeah.
Oh, are they?
Oh, yeah.
Big chain?
Yeah. From what I understand.
Well, I would think that if you like country cooking, like steaks, I mean, they have the same menu as a lot of the other steakhouses, but it was more in depth, kind of extra stuff. They had catfish and they had seafood and
Really?
yeah, but it was pretty good.
I'm
pretty good.
Gonna have to check. We keep saying we'll check it out, but we haven't.
Yeah, and the some of the side orders were a little different. Like their green beans were smoked.
Ooh.
Smoked green beans.
I might have to investigate that.
Yeah, that was pretty
Now
good.
that I have new pellets.
Yeah, and it looks like they like their tartar sauce. I got some catfish, and they had tartar sauce, but it didn't look like the tartar sauce that you would just get out of the refrigerator. I mean, this like had chunks in it. I go, wow, this was homemade back in the back room.
Nice.
Somebody named Bubba back there working.
And maybe that's why they have a good name
Well, maybe so.
and that people like them.
Yeah.
I
So
think.
if you've never been and you go in and you tell the waitress, I have never been here before, the manager will come over later and give you a spiel.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh.
And they give you a little souvenir packet.
You're lying.
No,
aren't
no,
you?
no, they
Okay.
did. They did. No, they
I
did.
never know what to believe coming out of your mouth. Seriously.
That means I could be a good politician.
Well, you would be, probably.
Could
That's
lie to
interesting.
people and tell them all kinds of stuff, promise them,
Okay.
gonna pave your roads and
Yeah.
put a swimming pool in your backyard and all kinds of stuff. And believe me,
Oh, me. Wow.
Politics is not in my near future.
I don't like, I would not be a politician. I don't like to lie that much. Boom. Bam.
Yeah, really. Well, the people that tell the truth don't last long.
No.
You got to schmooze,
Yeah.
rub shoulders,
You do.
be a part of the club.
Somewhat get you what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, did you hear anything about the 150 celebration over the weekend?
I have not heard. I've seen a couple pictures, but
Yeah, looks like it
hopefully it
was-
was a raving success.
Yeah.
And I didn't go to the after party either, but I hope that was a huge success as well.
Mm-hmm.
I was supposed to have a plumber come this weekend for the crater in the yard to fix it. And he had texted now I'm not going to name names, but I'm going to say something about the way people operate their business sometimes anymore. And Richard had texted him and said, and that plumber thought he would come this past weekend. And Richard said, well, I want you to prioritize this job because there's several different little things we have for him and not what he was thinking
Yeah,
he
more
would
than one thing to
tackle
do.
next.
Yeah.
Because this would seem like more of a priority so we can cover up the hole in our yard.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he didn't text him back.
Ooh.
He had communicated with him at first to say he was coming. And then he sent him what he wanted to do, and we never heard back from him. And this morning I said, what are you going to do? Do I need to start researching other plumbers? Because I'm not going to sit around and wait for somebody who doesn't want the job, obviously. And he said, no, I'm just going to do it myself because that's about the only way you can count on people to do what they're supposed to do. Plumbers are, I don't know. I have difficulty with some plumbers being able to
Are they just so
complete the job.
Are they just so overworked or
I wish they'd tell me.
or if you commit to something, you probably should say, I mean, if you're going to, I will be there on a certain time of day. I mean, I could see being a little late.
Sure, but you
Yeah, but
text
not-
somebody and tell them. Mm-hmm. People don't communicate.
Oh boy.
It's just a little frustrating because we're ready to cover up. I mean,
The businesses that are are progressive and are thriving are the ones that do what they say. So, yeah.
Well, it's
it'd
a
be
little
good.
frustrating, that's all.
Yeah.
Hey,
So if you know a good plumber,
well, it's not the, I see people posting plumbers' names all the time. It's getting
Yeah.
them to show up and do the work.
okay.
Honestly, that's where we're at. And I don't, the young man was super nice, and
Well,
when he did show up,
he may have had a family issue.
he could have. Again,
Emergency come up.
communicate
Communicate's
with
really
your
important.
people.
Yeah, when you're married, you need to communicate. So that kind of goes outside, in other
Yeah.
forms of your interactions too.
Right. Let me talk about this fridge so I can get that little
Oh, okay.
that
Is
little
that fridge
thing
still
done.
available?
Well, I have no idea, but I have not received any notification saying it was sold. So
Okay.
I'm going to go with that and assume that the KHOZ fridge at Richardson Appliance is still available. And you can find that fridge by going in the store, obviously, and asking about the KHOZ fridge. What are you looking at?
I'm looking at my camera.
Is it messed up?
No, I'm just I'm communicating. I'm
Okay.
communicating with the audience.
Oh, okay. Or you can go to the KHOZ website, Harrison's original KHOZ.com, and look on there, and you can see. Why are you so white and I'm dark?
I don't know.
You got a light on your
I've
head.
got these lights
Light
on
behind
my.
you.
Like you don't like these lights over here anyway.
Anyway, go check that out at Richardson Appliance and get a deeply discounted fridge. It's quite nice. And what? Oh my!
Squirrel.
Well, I'm trying to get back on track. I don't even know what time it is. There we are. I can find the time now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Okay.
We're having fun.
We did, and we had a good time over the weekend and got Beamer married.
Yeah, we went to. Anne showed up at the wedding. I showed up at the wedding. And Beamer got married.
Beamer got married.
Beamer
he did.
got married, and it was kind of a touching
It was
ceremony. Yeah.
I told him I thought that their little love story was just precious.
I had no
actually.
idea. It's funny because he got married at Camper World, and people say, "What?"
I get it now.
I get it now because that's where they met.
Yeah.
They met at Camper
It
World.
made no sense to me until then.
Beamer was there doing a radio remote, and she was there with a friend looking at a camper.
Yeah.
I think they were just shopping, browsing, and they locked eyes. And it was
Yeah.
from there, it was over.
They just
And
connected
it was kind of funny that she lived in St. Louis, and it was a five-hour trip
yeah.
back and forth.
Yeah.
And they started talking, and he said, I don't know if it's going to work because it's a long distance. I mean, it's long distance, halfway
Right,
across the
right.
country. And she said, well, I don't know, let's see what happens. And he went to see her every weekend.
Wasn't it like they switched back and forth
Oh, yeah,
every
yeah. They came
weekend?
back
And
and- yeah.
but after 2 weeks of just meeting her, his butt was hauled to St. Louis
Yeah.
to connect with this woman.
Yeah.
It's quite a sweet
Yeah, it
story.
was a good
But
good story.
congratulations
Yeah.
to Beamer and Sherry.
Very nice couple.
Yeah, very nice.
They will survive. Lot of relationships, and when you see them people get married, see two people get married, you go, ooh, this is not going to last.
Right. Okay, how about we launch into? You want to launch into some weather
Yeah,
forecast?
let's do. We've
hang
had
on,
quite a bit.
hang on. Okay, thank you. Today's showers and thunderstorms before 2 p.m. and then it's going to rain. High of 86, precip's at 80%, but we're seeing 100% at the moment. Tonight, mostly clear with a low of 73. Then Tuesday, sunny with a high of 89. I don't see rain in the forecast for Tuesday at this moment. Tuesday night, clear with a low of 73. Wednesday, sunny with a high of 89. Wednesday night, mostly clear with a low of 74. And then I'll let you take Thursday on.
Thursday, it looks like there's going to be a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms, possibly. Mostly sunny with a high of around 89 degrees. Let's just say 90 degrees. Thursday night, low 71 with a 60%. More rain. I can never get my back patio finished
No
because
kidding.
of the rain, because I need everything to be dry, because I'm putting down poly sand, and it has to be
Dry.
perfect. But the good thing about it, it's leveling itself.
Well, yay.
Yeah, good. Anyway, Friday, 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly centered with a high around 87. 20% chance of showers Friday night, low 71. And then 40% chance of precipitation on Saturday once more. Oh, our weekends are just so messed up. My grass is growing so high.
Yeah.
Saturday night, 50% chance of showers with a low around 71. Sunday, showers likely, 60%, just like it was yesterday. You know, yesterday they said it was going to be 80%. It hardly rained at all. So, and you could watch the radar, and it built up, and then it just dissipated.
I saw that. It would just foo-foo away.
Yep, just kind of disintegrated.
And it may happen with this forecast. You just
of course it will.
Can't predict 100%.
Those darn contrails. They just
Is that what it is? The contrails?
It's a conspiracy.
You're a conspiracy.
I should be.
Okay, give us your preface. Well, okay, let me ask this.
Okay.
Do you want to go through the soundbite first, or do you want to
go ahead and
just tell us?
Bump your music.
Okay, we're going to bump the music, and we're going to bump.
Bump it up to 15.
I did.
Get up, get moving, get those thinking caps on. It's time to ponder this topic.
Okay.
Tell us about your topic.
I tried to stick with, we get responses during the week, and sometimes they're big, sometimes they're little. And you kind of get the idea that people really react when it has something to do with personal self-reflection and family and funny things that happen to you. And I kind of want to stick with that. And I
Are you having inspirational trouble at all with them yet?
Not really. I sit down and I go, okay.
Okay, there you go.
I mean, it's pretty quick.
AI helps
wait
with
a
some
minute.
of
No,
that,
it's hours I have studied.
Doesn't AI help with that, though?
Yeah,
I mean, okay.
they write the questions for me, and then I have to go back and say, this is an AI question. I'm going to change it.
Yeah.
So these are based on funny family stuff. Funny family stuff.
So do you
Traditions and things that, your favorite uncle probably, you hate to see that one, or tells the same story over and over. Just those kind of questions, and we'll maybe tap into some memories or some lighter moments with your family.
Okay. Well, we've already done our music, so do you want to launch into it?
I will launch into this. This is the first question for today, and I apologize. I just posted this just a few minutes ago. I neglected to post them earlier, but the other ones will be posted soon. What's the strangest family tradition you still secretly enjoy?
I will be very transparent and tell you that we don't really have a tradition anymore. We try to get together on like Christmas and Thanksgiving, those types of things, but we don't have a family tradition at our house because it's so pieced. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I can remember there being a family tradition growing up, but with my own family, I say our family tradition is lack of tradition. Yeah.
Well, now that my kids are out of the house, there's no really traditional things that we do. I do like the tradition of getting together with family when it's Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Sure.
Those kind of things.
Yes.
But I didn't know what Christmas traditions were until I moved to the South.
You didn't have them?
We didn't have all the ones that I heard of when I moved here. When I moved here, I didn't know that you left cookies out for Santa. I never did that. And leave
and the
milk.
Easter bunny.
Yeah, I knew about the Easter
Carrots.
Bunny. And you need to wash your feet before you go to bed. Before Christmas. That was a thing too.
I don't know anything about that.
Oh, yeah, you got to wash your feet because I think Santa lifts the covers up and peeks in there to see if you're clean or something. I don't know.
I have not heard that.
Yeah. I heard it somewhere. Maybe it was just
Ohio.
Maybe there. I don't know. Anyway.
Wow.
Okay. We have a couple responses. I can read those.
Okay.
Storm Track 360 says, my family has stopped doing gifts on holidays years ago. We must meet and eat. That is more important. Meeting and eating. It is really more relaxing and less stressful not worrying about the gift buying. Well, that's a good thing.
I agree.
I'm tired of the gift buying stuff. Yeah, it gets old.
Well, it gets hard to do, and then it's a chore rather than a gift.
It does become a chore, and then you people come up to you and say, I'm just having a trouble coming up with an idea of Christmas
Yeah.
ideas or Christmas gifts for you. What do you want? I don't want anything. I
Right.
have everything.
Right.
Got every tool that I could take some more tools. If anybody's listening. But anyway, those kind of things.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then Aaron Anderson said, watching my kids open presents.
Now I enjoy
Around
that
Christmas.
as
Yeah, I do
well.
too.
Especially my grandkids. I don't mind buying gifts for my grandkids, but it's the rest of the family that I'm getting like
Yeah. You almost want to buy them a gag gift.
kind of whoopee cushions for everybody.
Get everybody a deck of cards and take 3 or 4 out.
And try to play something.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. Play solitary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we invite you to
yeah.
go to our Facebook page and give us your response to what's the strangest family tradition.
Before you get rid of that photo, now
secretly
do you
enjoy.
realize what those people are doing? Have
They're
you
standing
looked-
on their head.
No, one person is standing on the head. What's the other people doing?
I can't see that picture.
They all have tambourines.
So they're all playing the tambourine. Did you say play tambourines?
Yes, I did.
What made
said-
you think of that?
I had no idea.
Oh,
I said put one person on their head, and everybody else has playing tambourines.
your brain just like I don't know. I don't know what drugs you take. Just kidding, folks. He doesn't.
I have
take
2
drugs.
wires that are crossed in my brain.
It's
that's
unique.
what happens.
It's unique, so go for it. Okay, I think we need to go on to our today in something. All right, let me find this.
We're doomed to repeat ourselves, so let's find out what happened today in history.
It is June 8th. In 1906, U.S. President Theodore Roosevelt signed legislation allowing presidents to protect historic landmarks and natural areas as national monuments, helping preserve places like the Grand Canyon.
Okay. 1918, major fighting in the Battle of Belleau Wood during World War I. U.S. Marines intensified combat against German forces in France in what became one of the Marine Corps' most famous battles. Never heard of it. Belleau Wood.
Huh. 1937, President Franklin D. Roosevelt faced major political backlash over his proposal to expand the U.S. Supreme Court, a turning point in his presidency.
And then 1949, 1984 was published. George Orwell released the dystopian novel 1984, which became one of the most influential books about government surveillance and authoritarianism.
1949, the country of Siam officially becomes Thailand. It adopted the name, replacing, I guess it's Siam, in international usage.
1953, Supreme Court strikes down segregated restaurants in Washington, D.C., and the U.S. Supreme Court ruled against racial segregation in D.C. public eating establishments, an important early civil rights victory. Can you imagine that before?
What's that?
That you could only white people could eat in certain
I know.
restaurants.
I can't even. I've watched. Never mind. I can't think of the movie, but it's where a black lady worked in NASA. In the space and Hidden Figures, and how she had to go plumb around to another building to go to the restroom. And when Kevin Costner's character found out, he knocked down the signs.
Yeah.
He said the coffee pot's good for everybody, and I was like, it's about time. Okay, in 1959, the U.S. launched a missile mail. The U.S. Postal Service tested mail delivery by guided missile from a submarine to Florida, an experiment that worked but never caught on.
Wow.
Yeah, I had no idea.
I did wonder if they lost one of those.
Could be.
Could be. 1966, the rival football leagues agreed to merge, eventually creating today's modern NFL in the era of Super Bowl. And that was the NFL and the AFL combined.
And then in 1966, one of the strongest tornadoes in U.S. history struck Topeka, killing 17 people and causing massive destruction. It was a devastating F5 tornado.
Oh, okay, yeah. 1967, during the Six-Day War, Israeli forces mistakenly attacked the U.S. Navy intelligence ship, the USS Liberty, killing 34 Americans and injuring 171.
In 1968, the accused assassin of Martin Luther King, that would be James Earl Ray, was arrested at Heathrow Airport in London after a 2-month international manhunt.
And then in 1972, Associated Press photographer Nick Ut captured the iconic image of a young Vietnamese girl fleeing a napalm attack, becoming one of the defining photographs of the Vietnam War. Do you remember that photo?
I do remember that photo.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1984, the hit comedy Ghostbusters debuted and became one of the most beloved films of 1980.
1987, New Zealand passed a landmark law banning nuclear-powered and nuclear-armed ships from entering its waters.
And then in 1995, after surviving 4 days behind enemy lines, U.S. Air Force Captain Scott O'Grady was dramatically rescued following his jet being shot down during the Bosnian conflict. And that is your Today in History. So, folks, we need to go to our first break, and we'll do that when we come back. Wanda Massengale, who represents the Ozark Humane Society, has a little kitty with her, and we'll visit with them.
And her name is Paperwork.
Paperwork. Okay. Interesting name.
Mm-hmm.
Stay tuned. We'll be back. Stay with us. Welcome back to Around the Table. I want to remind you that Paradise Cream is up and running, and they are open Sunday through Thursday from 12 to 8, Friday and Saturday 12 to 9. They have 20 flavors of creamy ice cream goodness, cone, cups, pints, punch card, if you're a frequent flyer, and you can stuff your Stanley various sizes on Thursday. Go to Paradise Cream. Okay, guess what?
It's
We're
Pet
back.
of the Week time.
It is Pet of the Week time, and
It is my favorite time, actually.
we need to fix their cameras so we can see little kitty. Oh my goodness, I can hear purring.
There's a happy
There
baby.
is a precious little kitten in the
Paperclip.
studio. Paperwork.
Oh, paperwork. Oh, I thought it was paperclip.
And Wanda Massengale and Hillary is in here being cat keeper,
Yes.
cat corraller.
Yes.
And we're going to let Wanda tell you about this precious little kitty.
Well, there's the mom and the baby's siblings are out there. And, okay, the names are just for the computer, not for
Don't
live.
keep them.
Not for live. But they named this one in the computer Paperwork.
Oop,
And
because
she-
it required paperwork.
Yes. She's 2 months old. She's not fixed yet. $75 is the adoption fee. And the mom is office manager. The siblings are stapler, desk chair, and keyboard. And they're all different colors. And
How cute.
And yeah, we'd be changing the name, but it's still funny. In the computer, they won't overlap it with another pet and get confused. That is for sure. Harper, the little kitten I had that was found at Hart's Grocery, has been adopted.
Yay! We like success
Yeah,
stories.
that's pretty cool. And I went ahead and found out that kittens, the youngest they can fix kittens is 3 months old, and the puppies are 3 months old. And
Okay.
so she's 2 months, and that means a person can put $10 on hold and fill out the application and wait till she's fixed and then take her home.
Does it matter anything about weight, or do you know the weight of the animal, or is it just strictly
You know, I bet
the
if
age,
one is
probably?
malnourished and
Yeah.
They might-
something,
they
they're
might
not,
be
they're
iffy.
not going to do
Okay.
3
They-
months.
I'm
I
not-
wouldn't want them to
Right.
put it under
Right.
if it was not healthy.
Okay,
I mean, I wouldn't, because
Right.
I'd be scared it wouldn't wake up.
right.
May adoptions are 6 dogs and 12 cats.
Yay.
Yay!
And so far in June is 2 cats. And then in-house is 25 dogs and 17 cats. And so they're having some work done on the runs and the doors and all of that because, I mean, they wear out and they break and,
Sure.
you know, they can't have as many right now because of the repairs that they need to do.
Wait just a second. I love it. I hope that y'all can hear that.
That's
She
not
is
me
so
purring.
happy.
That little
Yeah,
kitty
she
purring.
is.
Okay, go
She
ahead.
is.
Sorry.
Oh no, Good Shepherd is helping our local Humane Society on grants, getting them hooked up on how to do more
Yeah,
grants.
and they're in Eureka.
Nice.
Yes.
Yes.
And they're also helping with the kitten room and get it more
How nice.
safe and nice.
Uh-huh.
It's nice now, but anything to improve is just great for the
Sure.
kittens. They're looking for fosters for kittens, which is not a well, it's good for the kittens to get fostered, but that means that we need to spay and neuter.
Yes.
Yeah,
For
that's what that
sure.
means. Blankets and towels, they're needing cleaning supplies and paper towels, cat litter, dry, wet cat and dog food. I asked about sheets, and they said no sheets. They can't use sheets, but people can donate them to Cause for Paws, and they could be sold there.
Okay.
Sheets,
Okay. You're
So-
talking about bed sheets.
bed sheets,
Okay.
which is good to know.
Right.
Right. They're still doing the hiking volunteer. If anyone wants to fill out an application and take one of the foster dogs for hikes, they can.
Okay.
I haven't given the phone number out there in a while, but it's 870-741-3050, and they're closed to the public on Wednesday and Sunday.
Okay.
Of course, they're there
Right.
7 days a week,
Right.
but it's closed Wednesday and Sunday, and then, of course, bad weather.
Is there a name? So apparently you have to have community service hours now to graduate. And
Yeah.
we were talking about that with my son and some of his friends, and he did a project on animals at the end of the school year. So he wants to volunteer out here, is there a name or a contact information to get?
They can call the shelter and,
Just the main
leave a
office?
message.
Okay.
And a person needs to leave a message because they're out working. They're
Right,
not sitting
right.
there by that phone.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
They don't have enough staff to have that.
Right.
I'm sure they could send a message on Facebook. Kay Waters is the board president.
Okay.
Person wants to do that. I have her cell if anyone wants to contact me on that.
Right. Perfect.
I saw that on a little sticky note on the wall. Someone has found a border collie in the Bergman area.
Okay.
So if anyone's lost one,
That's
You
valuable.
know, check some of those Facebook pages for that type of thing, where because they'll share them, and a lot of animals get back to their owners through that process.
Yep.
and lost my kitty and lost my doggy.com too. Spay and neuter clinics. I bet June 12th is full. I don't know that.
Right.
I mean, there could be cancellations, but June 12th and August the 21st is the only dates I have for spay and neuter clinics
Okay.
at Elks Lodge. Now
Okay.
there's Searcy County, there's Jasper, there's Clifty, there's
Right.
Huntsville. You know, other places if a person wants to go there, or they live close, or they have family that lives there, and they could tell about it.
Right.
Well, I want to say that Paperwork needs a child because she is so loving, and I mean, she is just sitting here at 2 months old, right? She's 8 weeks.
2 months.
That's
Just
highly unusual for them just
Purring
to be.
and just perched on my shoulder just met me. So she needs a child to love her, or an older person if you're looking for
Right.
a baby.
It'd be a
Right.
great. She'd be a great companion for
Absolutely.
anyone, actually.
My
But
goodness.
you know, someone.
She is
She's
so
pretty calm,
sweet.
at
She
least right
is.
now.
Nothing like Harper. Like Harper was very spunky,
Yes.
and she is just interested in cuddling and loving and very curious.
Well, and another thing, she has siblings if anyone wanted to. You know,
Okay.
because they
Yeah.
could
She
play.
needs a friend.
Cat Tower down at Coster Paws have 2. Lily and Pikachu are down there because I asked about how many
Okay.
were there as well. And then
We had Beans and Whiskers on here last week, and she mentioned, you know, about some of the cats that they have available too. So that's another resource, and
It
they
is.
partner
And
with
she
those
had said how many did they get adopted? 30 something,
Yeah,
right?
38. 38, I
I think
think.
that's amazing.
Since they've opened.
Yeah.
And that's wonderful.
what's
Yes.
amazing too is not only they're adopted, but they were fixed before they went.
Yes, ma'am.
And they've got 4 puppies out there. They said right now, and of course they're going to be fixed. That's going to stop the problem. But there's so many.
There's so many more out there.
Oh, in every county.
Right.
You know, and there's some counties that do not have a humane society, like
Right.
Newton County.
Right.
You know, it's
Yeah.
just unless you get it fixed. And there's so many programs now to get them fixed, so reasonable that I wish people would take the time and
Yeah.
do that.
Right.
Wolfer Wednesday on Facebook on the Ozark Humane Society features a dog they have, and Thrifty Thursday is just some things featured at the thrift shop.
And don't forget to utilize that thrift shop, because that funds the Ozark Humane Society, and you can pick up all kinds of good deals. And you can also take don't take crap to them, because they're just going to have to
No.
throw it away.
Yes.
But,
Yeah.
you know, your gently used items or clothing or things like that, you can let them resell it and benefit the Ozark
Yeah.
Humane Society.
Sure.
Yes, absolutely.
We think Paperwork is Calico as well. She's just.
She has a little torty coloring, but I'm pretty sure she's a calico. But I
She's
know
cute.
she's happy.
She
She can't be full torty because she's happy.
You know,
I love how half of her face has a
I
line
know,
right down the middle of her
Right.
forehead there.
See, that opens her up with so many name opportunities other than Paperwork, because I think we missed that opportunity, didn't
Right.
we, sister?
Yeah.
And then Harper was fixed at Harrison Animal Clinic, which is an expense if people want to donate to the Ozark Humane Society.
and I'm going to throw out there that they have taken over Affordable Vets
yes.
patients.
Clientele,
Right.
yeah.
And you can get those records through
All the records have been transferred
Harrison
over.
uh,
Okay.
Animal Clinic.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that part of the facility will stay open, or if they'll just put it all,
Well,
you
it's
know, how
all,
they'll do it. But
Affordable Vet, I drive by there every day. They're closed completely.
okay.
I think last week was one day they were open or whatever,
Okay.
but the the gates are shut and that there's
So
no
they're
activity there
assimilating
at
all those patients into Harrison Animal
And they
Clinic.
may remodel it and put a vet out
They-
there.
yeah,
for,
we don't
We
know.
don't know.
Right.
I know.
That's an area that really needs to be serviced.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yes, it
'Cause
is.
that's our
Oh, yeah.
neck of the
Yeah,
woods,
yeah.
south of town. But Dr. Clark, I remember when he was
Yeah.
building that.
Yeah.
Such
Yeah.
a good
Well,
man.
I would imagine that there needs to be a vet there,
I would think so.
and the vet that was
For
there,
sure.
she's left the area
Right.
or leaving the area.
Right.
So, they're probably waiting to find out
Stay
who they
tuned.
can, maybe some short-term time where they're open a couple days a week in the
Right.
beginning or whatever.
Yeah, it's all
Whatever
new.
works.
Right, we don't know, and it's all in the works, whatever
Right.
they're deciding.
Right.
But
We'll
it's-
find out when everybody else knows.
Probably so.
Yeah.
But they have their surgical facility there. They have just
Yeah.
everything. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure Dr. Jones knows exactly what he's.
I'm sure he has a plan.
He
And if
does.
y'all have not been in Harrison Animal Clinic,
It's really.
it's really quite nice the way they've rearranged. But I'm not here to promote them, but I'm not here to say, they're helpful. They're
Well,
helpful with the
They
Humane
do.
Society.
They are partnering
Yeah.
Well,
with the Ozark
and they
Humane
do
Society.
large animal,
Right.
and where Affordable did not, they just
Right.
did small animal.
Right. Also, you can donate money to Powell Feed and help to feed the little animals that are
Right.
housed at the Ozark Humane Society as well. So don't forget that's an option as far as volunteering your finances. So, well, paperwork or whatever name you want to choose for this precious little
I'm wondering if
Teddy.
if it's going to go to Hillary's house.
I mean,
She would take all of them home. What are you
really
talking
would.
about?
I would foster in 2 seconds flat. Once my crew hangs out and clears out, I'm telling you what, I'm on.
It's going to be full. You're going to be one of those crazy cat dog
ladies.
ladies.
I've already accepted my fate. It is what it is.
The problem with Hillary is fosters maybe what it said. It would be key.
It would
what
be foster
actual.
fails. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm so sorry that Cats needs to stay here a little longer.
I just love
that
them.
type of
I'm
thing.
obsessed. It's
Yeah.
absolutely ridiculous.
Look at that.
Well, she's
happy.
awfully sweet and
Yes,
she's
she is.
available, and you can put money down on her. She will get fixed within a month or so.
You can't go
probably.
wrong with her.
Right.
Nope.
But
No.
and just think, look at her little white feet too. She's just cute as she can
She
be.
really is. A
And
very,
you know, the workers out there, they are the reason these animals are socialized. With all the work they do, they spend time with each pet.
Right.
And that's one reason that, because, you know, a dump cat and mama kittens are not going to come in this way.
Right. Right. They're going to be skittish and crazy. And don't forget that you can also volunteer to walk dogs
Absolutely.
on a hike, wherever. Take them out and walk them. You have to check them out, so to speak, but you can call the Ozark.
and kill 2 birds. If you're exercising, why not?
Why not?
Do something nice.
Throw the number out again for the Ozark.
870-741-3050.
Okay. Well, thank you, Wanda
Thank
and
you.
Hillary and Paperwork for coming in this morning.
What about me?
And
Oh,
thank
sorry,
you.
Dan.
I've got the camera on you. What do you want to say?
I just want to be included.
Dan, bye. No, just kidding. We're going to take a break and we'll be back after these messages. Stay with us for Around the Table with Dan and Ann. Welcome back to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. You need a kitty? There's a really sweet one that just got featured on this show. You want it?
No.
You want it, Dan?
I've got kitties.
You do?
I've got my allotted supply of kitties. Thank you very much.
He's like, no, I'm
Got
good.
2 more than I really wanted.
Okay, well, there's the truth, folks. That's all, folks. Dan, let's
Yes.
go through some community
Yeah.
type things going on, and I see you have one up there.
Yeah, this Thursday is, this happens every Thursday in June and July. It's the Dolly's Magic Library. It happens at the Lake Harrison Park, and it starts at 6:30. So take the kids down there if you just want to hear somebody read a story. Then you can go by yourself or whatever. Take the whole family. So that happens every Thursday in June and July at 6:30 at Harrison Park.
That's a nice thing that they
Yeah.
do. Also, the Harrison Youth Triathlon. We have talked about that quite a bit, but this is the 6th annual, and here are just the schedule of they do prep work. Like we do prep work, but they do prep work before the actual triathlon to train the kids, in those things. And so they've already had their swim workshop, but June 7th, we're past June 7th. So how about we go to June 14th will be the run workshop from 5 to 7 p.m. June 21st, full triathlon practice 5 to 7. And June 28th is the race day. Now, you don't have, I don't think, to do the prep classes, but it's probably always helpful for that to take place. Unfortunately, I don't. Okay, the race day is at June 28th, and that's from 5 to 8 p.m.
Yeah. And the ages are from 5 to 7, and then 8 to 11, ages 12 to 14, and then ages 15 through 17. Those are different categories of ages.
And you can go to the Harrison Youth Triathlon Facebook page and find out all that information that we just mentioned.
Yeah.
Also, plant sale. Who doesn't love a plant sale? Well, there's one coming up Saturday at 9 a.m. It's the 6th annual plant sale, and it is sponsored by the Master Gardeners. Tour the Harrison Downtown Square Gardens, designed and maintained by the Boone County Master Gardeners, and vote for your favorite bed. They will be on hand to share tips, plants for sale on the square, and it will all happen across from Frenzy's. So,
And then coming up June 21st, it's the 2nd annual Summer Solstice Gentleman's Art Show, and that's going to be in the
it's
open.
on the square. Yeah,
it's
out
in the open.
square, isn't it?
It's going to be right there on the square, and if you're interested in this, you can go to their Facebook page at the Gentleman's Art Show and check out that. They've got, I'm sure they're accumulating more artists as we speak. And this is going to be June 21st from 12 to 4 right there at the Boone County Courthouse.
And then happening at the end of June, 25th, 26th, 27th, and 28th, The Apple Tree is a musical, and it's the Diaries of Adam and Eve. And this is happening over in Eureka Springs. It is in support of the Good Shepherd Humane Society, so it's a fundraiser for them. Tickets are $49. Ticket sales are open, and I'll share it again on our Around the Table Facebook page, but there's a QR code there that you can also scan and get your tickets. And I would invite you to go to the Good Shepherd Humane Society as well, to their Facebook page, and they will have this information as well as ways to buy tickets. So that's happening the 25th through the 28th.
And then coming up June 27th, there's I guess this is called a women's conference.
I would say
or a
so.
women's get-together. It's entitled Come to the Well, where living waters waits. And this will be at the Lead Hill School Gym. It says, come experience a time of renewal in God's presence, created for women to be encouraged and strengthened in faith. Step away from the noise and meet him at the well. Join them for uplifting speakers, genuine connection, and powerful moments of renewal, free to attend. And this is going to be June 27th. Let me see what time it is. I'm trying to find the time at 10:30 a.m.
Okay.
And I think this is
Must be a Saturday.
Yeah, going to be a
event.
great time for women if you want to gather
Yeah,
and have some women time together.
there you go.
Yeah, yeah.
And y'all, if you haven't followed Camp Iron Bluffs, I invite you to do that because they have all kinds of camps going on. They just had their grand opening and they had camp going on during that. And it's a beautiful, beautiful place. 4,000 acres that they can utilize. And they've built a bridge and they've
Yeah.
built conference center and always improving. And they have all kinds of camps and junior camps coming up. There's at the end of June, June 29th through July 4th. I'm not going to go through all of them right now, but campironbluffs.org is the website, and you can go there and you can find out all kinds of information about all the goings on at Camp Iron Bluffs.
Okay.
So, or follow them on Facebook, Camp Iron Bluffs.
And we have a lot of stuff coming up in July. And do you want to wait for that?
Yeah, let's wait.
Yeah.
It's almost, it's really
several things, yeah.
about time to take another break,
Let's do
Dan.
it.
Our last break. So we'll do that, and we'll be back. Stay with us on Around the Table with Dan and Ann. Welcome back to Around the Table, at least with Ann. I'm not sure. Dan stepped out
No, I'm still here.
for a moment. I'm not sure where he went. And
No,
then
I'm still here.
he got his head back on straight with those green ears, so we're good to go.
Oh, you didn't recognize me without the
No,
green
I had no
ears.
idea who was sitting across from me. What do you got there, Dan?
I was looking at some local news, and there was something happened over the weekend. I don't even want to talk about it, but
You're going to.
some old guy, 78 years old. This is in Marion County. He got upset because people driving up down his road.
I get it. Okay.
And
His road.
that's what he said.
Yeah. Okay.
My road.
Okay.
And there were some tire tracks in his road, in his yard.
Oh,
And he
okay.
got upset about it. So the guy was, whoever he confronted, was driving by, and this old man, he stepped out in the road and stopped him and
Okay.
threatened to kill him.
Really?
Said, you may not see the next sun come up, or something like that. So they arrested him. They arrested the guy
He
for
trespassed.
terroristic threatening. Yeah.
But he trespassed onto his property. If there's
Well,
tire tracks.
I don't think
no?
that he had his proof of that. He just saw the tire tracks.
I
and,
understand.
I'm sure. Look, the guy's 78 years old. He probably lived there for 40, 50 years or whatever. And, he's like, when I first lived here, there was nobody here. And then you guys come along and started making all this noise. And
Hot rodding down my
Yeah,
road.
I
My
get it.
road.
I'm in that same
Yeah.
situation. I've got a place that long time ago it was quiet out there. It's not
Right.
quiet. I've got four-wheelers and razors and
But you can't do anything about it, and you certainly can't go threaten people. I'm going to kill you.
I can move. That's what you
You
do.
can. That's
If you
it.
don't
Well, that's
like-
about your only option, is it not?
If you don't like it there, then move. Anyway,
They
posted.
arrested him.
They arrested him. Anyway, also, CBS is going through some changes. We lost
Yes.
their news feeds.
Yes.
They stopped the radio news completely.
Right.
And then the guy from 60 Minutes, he thought he was more than, I forgot his name. I don't know who he is, but they fired him from 60 Minutes. And they've got a lineup of shows. If you like these shows, they're not going to be around.
Oh.
The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, he's gone. The Neighborhood, have you ever seen that show?
No.
It's gone.
Okay.
Watson,
Okay.
it's a medical drama starring Morris Chestnut, was canceled after a second season following a drop in ratings. And then DMV, the workplace comedy series, was officially axed after its freshman season due to low multi-platform viewership.
Well, they have to get rid of the losers, I guess. I mean,
Well, they have
not
to.
losers, but
Well, I think CBS is going through some. They're going through some cuts. They're cutting a lot of fat,
well, there you go.
and they're not making as much money as what they thought they were making. So anyway, that's what's happening.
Okay. Well, I'm glad to know all that. Thank you so much. I do want to mention Paradise Cream yet again. Sunday through Thursday, 12 to 8. Friday and Saturday, 12 to 9. Located across from
Pizza Hut.
And they have cups, cones, and pints available. If you haven't tried the ice cream, what are you waiting for?
Oh my gosh, it's good.
Punch cards available, so be a frequent flyer. Go visit Paradise Cream.
It's got all the ingredients that the first batch of ice cream that was ever made. That's the ingredients that's in Paradise Cream.
There you
all
go.
original, all unique, all natural.
Right. Well, you, I don't have the today is. I don't know where it is.
Oh, today is National Best Friends Day, a day to celebrate close friendships and reconnect with your best friend.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know where they are.
Yeah, I don't know where they are. National Upsy Daisy Day. Oopsie Daisy. Encourages people to start the day with positivity or optimism and energy. I started to say something else. National Name Your Poison Day, a lighthearted observance day about knowledge of your favorite indulgences or guilty pleasures. National Jelly-Filled Donut Day, also National Caribbean American HIV/AIDS Awareness Day. And then also International World Observances. This is outside the United States. World Ocean Day. World Brain Tumor Day. Why would you want one of those? And then International Day of Action for Elephants in Zoos, focusing on awareness of elephants' welfare and their situation in captivity.
Okay. We are out of time. We will be back tomorrow. Dan will be sitting in my spot. And we'll just go from there. And we invite you to come back and join us tomorrow.